Hello guys, my name is Isaac Odinaka. I'm a digital marketing strategist at Networkers NG. We'll be discussing about audience. So before I get started, I would like you to quickly subscribe to our channel so that you get notified when next we post similar videos like this. Some of the things you will be learning in this video include how to reach a specific target audience, right? How to set up this audience before you even run your ads or before you place an ad. It is advisable to set up people that you want to reach before even running an ad, because you wouldn't want to be showing your product or your service to people that don't care about it or can't afford your services. So I will show you how to set up these things before you run your very first ad. I'll be talking about custom audience. Custom audience are people that have had interaction with your brand in one way or the other. So it is very advisable to always keep track of this set of persons so that when next you run your ad, you'll be showing your ads to new person and this specified user, right? Running your ads to people that have had interaction with your brand, there's high chances of them taking an action because they already know you, they'll be following you, rather than always showing your ads to people that don't know about you. We'll also be talking about lookalike audience. Lookalike audience are your past clients that has bought your products or services, friends, similar friends like them. Having a lookalike audience, there's high chances of this lookalike audience can afford your product or service. Before we really start, I will assume you know some basic things such as awareness campaign, consideration campaign, and conversion campaign. And you also know what an ad manager is, how to create one, what's a Facebook page, you should have an active Facebook page, what's Facebook for business, and how to make use of it. If you don't know any of this, please try and go through our previous videos in our channel. We sometimes explain all of this. So let's get started. So to get started, I will go to my Facebook Business Manager account. So to go to the Business Manager account, I type on my URL bar business.facebook.com. If you don't have a Business Manager account, I suggest you do that because it's packed with a lot of features to manage running of ads on Facebook and Instagram. So when it opens up on a Business Manager account, you can create a quite number of ad accounts. An ad account is where you manage ads that you run for different companies so that you don't get things mixed up. So I will click on this Networkers NG ad account. Then I click on this icon, then go to audiences. Then on audiences, I would like to create the ad accounts that has this audience. So if I click here, I'll see list of ad accounts that has been registered to this Business Manager account. So let's choose Networkers NG ads. Then these are the list of audience that I've created before now. So I will just quickly show you how to create some of this kind of custom audience. So I click on this arrow, you see custom audience, right? Some of the source of our custom audience can be from websites, right? That is people that has visited our website. But before you can use this website source, you should first install Facebook Pixel on that particular website. A Facebook Pixel is a code you put on your website that tracks activities of people that visit your website. You can also use people that have interacted with your app, right? You can also upload a customer list. If you have people that has purchased your product or services before, you can upload their name, email address, and phone number. If these people are on Facebook or Instagram, Facebook will try to get this set of person, and when you run ads, it's going to be directed to this kind of person rather than just showing your ads to specific people that have not had interaction with your business. While offline activities are people that have taken action at your place of business, right? They did not take the action online. Let's say a walk-in customer that comes to purchase something, you can upload all of this specifying the kind of activities they took at your business place. On Facebook as a source, you can use this source for people that has had interaction with your video, right? People that has watched your videos that you uploaded on your Facebook page, or people that has interacted with your lead form. If they filled a lead form a lead form that you ran an ad for. The people that has had an instant experience on Facebook or Instagram. Notice also there's this icon beside them. If you move your cursor close to this icon, it's going to give you a brief description about what that source is all about. So you can do that for both Instagram accounts, also specify people that has interacted with your Instagram page, people that has interacted with your Instagram events, people that has interacted with your Facebook page, and people that has interacted with your listing on Facebook. If you run a listing, if you have a catalog on Facebook, right? Catalog like you sell rooms, you sell hotel rooms online, or you have properties, landed properties for sale. So let's just use these websites to really demonstrate. The rest are very easy to follow along. If I choose websites, I click on next. So I'm going to select the Facebook pixel I want to track for visitors' websites. Like I told you initially, if you don't have pixel installed on your website, Facebook cannot do anything with such. So I select an active pixel. I select this. Here you select the number of days that the people have interacted with your site. Let's say I want to get a list of people that has interacted with my website in the last 30 days. Right? I think the maximum number for websites audience is 90 days. You can verify that. Then after that, you can give your audience a name. Then if you wish, you can give them a description. Then click on create audience. Aside showing all visitors that has interacted with your website, you can specify visitor that has interacted with a particular page of your website. So if I click this drop down arrow, it says people that has visited a specific website of mine. If I click this drop down arrow, I see people that have visited specific web pages. So if I choose that, all I will do is I'll copy that exact URL and paste it here. Then I click on, I give it a name, then save. Then one more thing that you can do, you can also try to exclude people that has maybe completed a transaction. Let's say you have an e-commerce store and you want to reach out to people that did not complete their transaction, right? But your transaction, but they've started the transaction process. So all you can do is after specifying that they should, after specifying to get people that has interacted with a specific page, you would want to exclude people that has checked out, people that has already completed buying the item. You wouldn't want to be showing your ads to people that has completed their transaction. So I click on, you click on this exclude people, and you put, let's say, your success page or your completion page URL. So it's going to exclude people that has come to that page. Then after when done, you just click on create audience. Same way you do for this website, you also do for lead form, start experience, shopping, customer list. But in this customer list, what you do is you download the template of the customer list, right? If I click here, it's going to download. So it has downloaded. All I will do is I open it on an Excel sheet. Let's allow it to load. So this is a template, or this is a sample list of a customer list. All I will do is I can just delete all of this dummy data, right? Delete them and fill them with your real customers information. You don't have to fill all of this. Name, email address and phone number is enough for Facebook to reach out to these people if they are on Facebook or Instagram. So that is that for this one. Then I think the rest other ones are very easy. You can just play around with it. If you have any issues, just You can play around with all of them. If you have any issue, just reach us. We'll be glad to assist you. So the next thing we would like to be doing is a lookalike audience. So after creating all of this audience, what you would do also is to look for similar kind of this person. Right? The list you might have uploaded might be so small, but you can increase this number of person by looking for people that have similar online characteristics within your custom audience that you've created. So for example, if someone purchased from you, it is of high probability that their friends might have similar purchasing power or similar interest for your product or services. So creating this audience, you can target this lookalike audience in your ads. So to do that, you just click this box and it's going to show you all of the custom audience that you've created. Right, anyone you choose is going to look for this similar kind of person online, and here you type in the country. As you begin typing, it's going to auto-complete. Then you can specify region also. You can specify regions. Then you want to leave it at least 1%, because at least 1% is going to look for very similar people to this audience that you've uploaded. If you increase it, if you increase the percentage, it's going to make it more broad and it might not achieve its aim. So it's advisable to leave it at least 1%. So after doing this, you just click on this create audience. So when you click on this create audience, it's going to take like 40 after clicking on the create audience, it's going to take like 24 hours to populate this list. So it's not going to be instantly. Give it a while so that it's going to try and populate this list, and when it's ready, it's going to show this ready, and it's going to show you the size, that is the number of person that it can be able to look for the lookalike audience. So the last one is the special ad audience, right? This is similar to the lookalike audience, just that this is applicable to some selected industry like people that give loan, people that sell landed properties, realtors, right? So it's applicable to this set of person. So if your kind of business falls into this category, you can choose this. It's the same way you create a lookalike audience, you create a special ad audience. You just have to specify the custom audience and choose the percentage of person you want to reach, and it's just going to look for such person for you. So in case you run into trouble, feel free to reach us. We'll be very glad to assist you in creating your audience. Thank you. I remain Isaac Odinaka. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our page so that you get notified when next we post similar content.